All right, what's up, y'all? We're back. We're in the second part now, it looks like. So let's continue. You find a few ancient foundations, some scattered stones, and a smattering of broken green tile. This is the ruin of an ancient Vahnatai village. You guess that it was abandoned several centuries ago. You aren't immediately sure why. Ooh, ooze crawlers, okay. There is a ruin to the north. It's an enormous stone wall stretching from east to west. Cave quakes have opened two gaps in it. There was once a road running up to the wall, but little remains of it now. These ancient ruins, crumbled by centuries of neglect, are haunted. You find a lone shade of a Vahnatai standing by the back wall. It watches you mournfully, waiting to see what you do. The creature mutters a spell and then begins to speak. You can understand its speech now. Greetings, humans. I have been charged to return from my rest by those farther down this river to lend you assistance. In life, I was a healer. I can adopt that role again as I did in life, if it is necessary. The shade casts a healing blessing on you. Safe travels, strange creature. You are awaited. I will tell those who have bound me what has happened. Then I am free. It fades away. Okay, so we didn't necessarily have to do that, but we did it anyway. The cave ahead of you is filled with the most amazing mushrooms you've ever seen. They're all a pure, creamy white, most waist high, many higher, some even taller than you. When you step inside, the mushroom patch swarms with activity. Gremlins rush up to you, filled with glee at having visitors. They ask you in high-pitched voices to come frolic with them. The reputation of the gremlin people precedes them. They can be kind, but they're also very mercurial and potentially dangerous. Their invitation makes you nervous. The gremlins don't seem to notice this. The gremlins pull you into the grove and start dancing with you, spinning you around slowly at first, then faster, and faster still. As you dance, you feel lighter on your feet. You later find this was not because you were gaining energy, but because the eternally ravenous gremlins were stealing your food. Eventually, you stumble out of the glade. The cave grows silent behind you. You search your belongings only to find much of your food is gone. However, to make up for it, the gremlins did leave you a bottle of some sweet-smelling fluid. You smell the stuff. It's gremlin wine. The wine of the fairy folk can be an unpredictable and powerful brew. Very rare and valuable. Though the gremlins are gone, you see that they have left some monsters behind to guard the back of the grove. Ooh, battle frenzy. You search the area for the monster's lair, hoping to find some treasure. Unfortunately, your luck is not with you. You don't find anything. In the back of the cave, you find a small cache full of food and gremlin wine. It looks tempting. Okay, so we now got another gremlin wine out of that. Okay. You know what? We could just go on continue on the journey, or we can explore a couple forts. We'll do that. All right, same thing. Campsite. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do that again. Lower half of scroll. You find half of an old Vahnatai scroll. It looks like instructions of some sort. You completely fail to understand the writing, but some of the symbols are intriguing. You are at the entrance to a huge stone hall, centuries old. You've come to recognize a strange Vahnatai style of architecture. There are no guards or signs of life. It is extremely unnaturally cold. You feel a sickening crunch underfoot. You've stepped on a large bug casing. It's very fresh and still slimy. The sight before you is beautiful and disturbing at the same time. There are several large, upright crystals, taller than you, each a rich, deep blue. Under the surface of each, you can dimly see several humanoid figures. Each crystal is a coffin with several Vahnatai frozen inside. Gotta remember I have adrenaline rush on her. Alright, so far so good. There is a ring of carefully shaped glyphs carved in the floor in the center of the chamber. Many sheets of crystal are scattered on the floor around it. This is where the strange crystal coffins are assembled. Alright, now we're level 11. Nice. Well, we can go ahead and take these crystals for money later, in the meantime. We'll do this and this. And that's the last point we need in a hardiness. He's pretty hardy enough, so we'll work on the others in the meantime. Alright, this. This. this, and this. Alright, can we crack this open with a dispel barrier? Yes, we can. Upper half, okay. Let's look at the upper half. This box contains bits of blue crystal, empty containers, and strange tools. They look like metal implements for cutting and shaping crystal. They've mostly rusted away, though. We can go ahead and put that on Moses since he keeps leveling glass slightly. This enormous room is filled with rows of the blue coffin-like objects. Each contains several frozen bodies. You aren't sure whether they are preserved or dead. Deep within the forest of crystals, you hear the rhythmic chittering of insect mandibles. Oh boy. Looks like there's a lot of them here too. Oh boy, there are quite a bit of them. Look, I mean, they're not super overwhelming or anything, but there are a lot of them. I don't really have any. Actually, I know I do have a Gremlin wine I can use. I'll do this. See, Blade Sweep is dexterity based because we have all that. Yeah, Blade Sweep is dexterity based because she has more dexterity, but it does more damage with her than it does with Moses. So that's interesting that it is. I would daze, but we can kill most of these with this. We'll do that. The roof has cracked above, letting lots of water through. The big bug larvae find it to be very refreshing. We have more razor disc. Okay, this is actually better than what we had. We don't need another lower half of scroll, so I'm just going to go ahead and not pick that up. This room has a huge table, possibly for meetings or feasts. It's surrounded by the moldering remains of Vahnatai chairs. Okay, I'm guessing that button was just another way in here. There is a large platform looking out over the forest of crystals. There are some things which look like controls at the far end. Let's look at the scrolls here real quick. Upper half. Button, lever. Button, lever, wheel, lever, button. Lever, wheel, lever, button. From here, you have an excellent view of the rows of blue pillars. There are a series of controls here. You find a wheel, a lever, and a pedestal with a button on it. You look around in vain for any sort of instructions. There's nothing to let you know what you should do, or if you should be doing anything. Alright, I think I immediately forgot, so let's check that one more time. Button, lever. Button, lever, wheel, lever, button. Button, lever, wheel, lever, button. When you push the button the final time, you begin to hear a ringing sound. It starts softly at first and grows in intensity. The crystals below begin to vibrate with it, adding new voices to the song. Soon it is so loud that you have to clap your hands over your ears. Then, when you think the sound is about to deafen you, it ends. The crystal coffins have changed color slightly, and you think you can occasionally see slight motion inside them. You wait for something else to happen or for someone to emerge. You keep waiting. It soon becomes clear that whatever process you set into motion, it will take a while to reach its conclusion. You may well have to leave the creatures in the coffins to fend for themselves when they emerge. You have your own mission to accomplish. You suspect that you have accomplished something very interesting, but you don't know what. Perhaps someday someone will tell you. Alright, well, we at least got that for XP. Okay, this one is a tough one. But not tough enough that I'm not knocking down his health quite a bit. Gotta love the alien screeches that they did for this. Just for that sound. I honestly noticed that you can carry a lot of these, actually. Without it, like, weighing you down. We might as well just get rid of the javelins then. We're gaining quite a bit of these razor discs. Alright, in the meantime though, we already figured out the scrolls, so. Drake skin bracers. Ooh, that is pretty good. Can she wear bracers now? Oh yeah, she can, okay. I feel like we don't need the javelins anymore if we were able to get so many razor discs in this part alone. They can do a decent amount of damage. Maybe not as good as the fine razor disc, but that's alright. And it's not like they're adding a significant amount of weight either. This high ceiling chamber contains 4 large cubicles. It looks unoccupied, but you know it's not. You keep thinking you hear whispering, but can't figure out where it's coming from. Someone has been here lately. They left a cavewood baking bowl and a small crystal by a large crystal on the pedestal. The whispering is louder here. A large section of ceiling has collapsed ahead, permanently blocking a large door. You approach the crystal and begin to feel disoriented. It takes an effort to remain standing in the face of the confusion radiating from the stone. What are you? Bach. There was a long pause. Chorus. Bach, 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 Bach. The mental noise is deafening. Are you all right? I. It repeats I for some time, then stops. You sense for a moment a momentary burst of frustration at its inability to communicate. Your name is Chorus Bach? Yes. The force of the word is agonizingly painful. It feels like your scalp constricts around your skull. Being near Chorus Bach is starting to make you feel very ill. I have to be going now. No! Stay! Alone! Stay! The screaming in your mind is too much to take. You run away. You approach the crystal. A light flickers within. A voice echoes inside your head, loud and stern. Approach, so I may be answered. You say, who is that? What are you? The response is immediate. I am Lydra Bach, Vahnatai Elder. The openings failed. I will be answered. Foreign, invader. Much changed since last resting began. A new world. Travel on. Travel to the land of my people. They decide what is done in their caves. What are you? Do not question me, alien. You are intruder, not I. I could help you find some answers if I knew the questions. I need answers now, for things are not right. What isn't right? I sense my people here. Not now, not recently, but before. Then I sense them not, and sense not the openings. Can you be more exact about what you sensed? The people came and faded, vanished, taken. Confuses me. Something must be wrong. The openings failed? The voice of Lydra Bach echoes in your mind. The openings failed. What else have you to say? Explain yourself further. The openings failed. What do you think is wrong? The resting time should end soon, but these Vahnatai have not been awakened. You feel a sharp, brief jolt of mental pain. There is a pause. You did not interfere. Must be thought. As this voice fades, you hear, these Vahnatai should be awakened. I think that I completed the awakening for you. Did you? I sense you have. I sense the Vahnatai here awake. Go, find my people. Say what you have done. They will welcome it. we take that crystal right there? Yeah, we can. Every bit of money helps, so that's why I'm taking these crystals. You approach the crystal on the pedestal. When you get close, a voice echoes softly in your head. At first, it's gibberish. You wince. There is a long silence. Then the voice resumes in something like your own tongue. Visitor? At last? You ask, who is there? The voice returns. I am Radabach. Long have I waited. I think I reactivated the machinery here. Good. Yes. It was sensed. It was time. The people will reward you. What are you? I am Soul Crystal. I am Spirit of... Wait. Why ask? You are alien-minded me. This you not learn. There are magical barriers splitting apart our land. No, nothing of that. Resting here. Quiet. A long time. What are those blue coffin things? They are of the resting. What is the resting? You sense a feeling of concern coming from the crystal. Don't know of these things. There is a pause. You are not of the people. Like, but not. Another pause. I will solve this puzzle. Am I the puzzle? Perhaps I can help. The puzzle is our existence is changed now that you are here. Leave me. I am not when I should know you yet. Then there is silence. Actually, let's go ahead and take advantage of that. We went right immediately into combat with these hellhounds, but oh well. Ruined Villa. Oh yeah, I'm getting mad Razor Disc right now. Ooh, eye splitting, dang. I think that is one of those area effect creatures too, so have to kill that quick. You enter the crumbling ruins of Vahnatai Villa. This chamber was a dining hall. The high-ceilinged chamber is dominated by a long stone table surrounded by stools. The dust is undisturbed. The Vahnatai have not yet come to reclaim it. I see Glop. Again, I'm not a big fan of the attack scrolls, so we're going to automatically sell those. Heal her up. Ooh, that gave us energy back. Ooh, speed elixir, nice. The building is in ruins, but this garden, long overgrown, is still lovely. Massive clumps of creamy mushrooms surround a small fountain and mossy statue of Vahnatai. Curse resistance, that doesn't really do anything, it feels like. This is the secret core of this villa, a small mage's laboratory with a carefully engraved pentagram. However, the pentagram is cracked and the walls are crumbling. This place is no longer safe for serious magic. Oh, these are undead Vahnatai? It's called a Vahnaboy. Withered Vahnaboy. So yeah, they must have been undead then. Oh, why did my archer do that? I don't even know. Alright, we'll take that. Both of that. Oh snap, I didn't realize I didn't heal her. Yeah, really? Yeah, it looks like that's all we can do here. As you pilot your increasingly unstable craft into this cavern, an apparition appears in front of you. It is a Vahnatai wearing a flowing cloak and a golden crown. It floats along with you, matching your speed, and speaks. For a while, you can't understand its words. It realizes this, mumbles a brief spell, and restarts. I am Darius Bach, once and still a great lord. My honors are long, long overdue. I will not be neglected. Come to my tomb and pay me my respects, or you will not leave without my curse. Having delivered its message, the shade disappears. Beyond where it was, you can see a dark tunnel into a nearby hill. The Vahnatai seem like creatures with a great mastery of magic. Their curse is likely an unpleasant thing indeed. Oh boy. You definitely don't want the dread curse, so just go ahead and do this. Alright, but we will cover this in the next part, so I'll see you all soon.